Hello everyone, Aeshmah here. Let's get some trophies. In this video we will be doing a quick platinum trophy run of Iron Snout, a 2D beat-em up game developed by Snout Games and released by Ratalaika Games in the PlayStation Store on April 17th, 2019. As it is common with games published by Ratalaika Games, you can get both the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita version of the game with one purchase of about €5 or your regional equivalent. In order to get the platinum trophies, we actually have to do mostly grinding, as some of the trophies require you to kill 1,000 enemies, which takes quite a while. But there are also quite a lot of miscellaneous trophies sprinkled in, so let's keep an eye out for that. Also, before you start the game, be sure that you have blood turned on, because otherwise most of the trophies will actually not be able to be unlocked. Now with that out of the way, let's start up the game. And actually let's do our first fight on the first stage here, because the other ones are actually locked. Alright, for our first trophy we have to quickly destroy these balloons in 10 seconds or less. We got that out of the way, which is nice. And yeah, this is basically the game. You stand in one place the whole time while you beat up various wolf enemies that come your way. So there was actually another trophy. You have to catch the basket of the mother wolf here and throw that onto an enemy. Which is easy enough, I suppose. You just have to let it come pretty much near you. Because if you kill an enemy while it's too far away, you won't be able to catch their item. But yeah, as you can probably already tell, this is a pretty simple game. Nothing much to it. Maybe good to release some anger, stress management, something like that. What I'm actually trying to do here now is to go for the BeckHAM trophy, which has you trying to kick an enemy head 2 times. You do that by doing a crouch tag, double jump, and then hit it in the air. But it's a bit of... look, like that. That should actually have unlocked it. Because it did kick that head while it's still in the air. But it doesn't really matter if you do not get the trophies immediately. As I said, you have to kill 1,000 wolves. One of the last trophies you would probably get in the game anyway. And as you can see, we're only up to 43. So this is gonna take a while. Also, let a wolf hump you for a little bit. These little angel dudes for yet another trophy, the Forbidden Love one. You know, just like that. Nothing happens there. Just a bit of forbidden love. Also, for another trophy, you have to kick a wolf up into that branch in the upper left corner. Oh, and we died. Alright. So, do keep in mind that some of the trophies only pop once you have actually died. So now that we died one time, let's actually switch modes here to sudden death, as we do have to kill 10 wolves while in this mode for yet another trophy, so let's get that out of the way. Should be easy enough to achieve, hopefully. got up to 12, so let's just kill me. And there we go, got that trophy out of the way. So let's switch it back to classic and keep fighting. You know, we still have to impale a wolf on that branch. And kick it like BeckHAM. Look at that. Alright, so the BeckHAM trophy is probably going to be the last Michelinianus trophy we have to get out of the way. Let's try and keep an eye out for that. Also, I do want to try and go for 100 kills at least once in order to unlock the next stage. Because as you can imagine, there are 3 stages in the game, and every stage spawns more enemies more quickly, which means we will be able to, you know, get the grinding trophy out of the way faster. Which is alright with me. Also gotta keep in mind that for another trophy we have to have caught 250 items. So we also have to work on that, but again, this should probably come naturally while we are going for the 1000 kills trophy. Also keep in mind that you actually cannot use the analog stick to put up the commands. You have to use the D-pad for that. Ah, just 2 off. That's unfortunate. Alright, gonna try again then. As you can probably tell, it is a little bit random how and when you will be able to get the trophies just because the enemy patterns are not set. So you can get, you know, a good pattern to get some of the trophies. You can also go a long way only getting bad ones. So keep that in mind. And, you know, just blast away. Not blast away. Basically, kick and punch away, I guess. Then again, you are able to kick some bombs on rockets from time to time. If the enemies are on that. So what do I know? Alright, that wasn't as good. Oh, still got a few kills. But yeah, like I said, we are aiming to get 100 kills in one run in order to unlock the next level. Do wonder though how that pig learned karate. If that is indeed karate. I mean, is there some kind of karate pig sensei in the woods somewhere that nobody knows about? Alright, all the way up to 250 kills at least. So we are making progress on that. But yeah, otherwise not a lot to say. I mean, we are basically kicking wolves in the woods a whole bunch of times. Trying to look cool in the process, I guess. Alright, got 100. Barely, but we did it. So that means we did unlock the second stage now. Alright, good enough. So let's retreat, change the stage to the streets, and let's try to get another 100 kills. So we can actually go ahead and unlock the third and last stage of the game, the ship. Because enemy spawns are really fast there, which speeds up the process even more. But yeah, just, you know, kick and swing and throw and punch away. But I guess it's nice that the enemies aren't immune to their projectiles. so those soccer ball wolves can actually go ahead and hit their other wolves. Alright, all the way up to 76. Good. Alright, nearly there. And we got it, alright. So might as well go for a few more kills, because now that we are up to this much, enemies will of course start spawning in faster. Which is just what we want. Sometimes a little bit of button mashing helps out. Alright. There you go. Already up to 500 kills. Good, good, good. Also caught 350 items now, so we got that out of the way. You can actually see all of your stats to the right there, so we have to kill about 400 enemies to get the 1000 one. So yeah, this is the third stage, the pirate ship, and also the last stage of the game. And there will be quite a few enemies coming our way here. Alright, there we got the BeckHAM trophy, finally. Cool. So now we really only need is the 1000 kill one. And then we are finished with the game. So yeah, in order to get the BeckHAM trophy, what you have to do is you gotta kill an enemy with an upcut by performing a down and right or left attack, which should knock off the enemy's head, you know, like this. So this is the uppercut. And once that happens, you have to crouch down and do a double jump, pressing up 2 times. So down, up, up. And then you have to press left or right again to do another kick in the air. Just getting you the trophy. Basically like this. Well, that is of course a lot of button presses to perform in a short amount of time. But, you know, with just a little bit of button mashing and luck, you should be able to get that like I just did. And as you can hopefully see, the third stage really gives you a lot of enemies to work with. And just gonna grind out those kills here. And we will get our platinum trophy. Also, if you haven't noticed, there are also quite a few items to pick up on this stage, so if you didn't get that trophy previously, should be no problem here. As pretty much every enemy has something to work with. So now I'm not too concerned with how many kills I get during this run, as, you know, we only have to grind out the 1,000 kills, doesn't matter how many we get in one run at once. Unless you want to go for a high score or something. But that has nothing to do with the platinum trophy, so I don't care. And neither do you, probably. Alright. So let's see, how many more? About 300. So gotta play this stage once or twice more, and we should be good. Also, if for some reason you didn't get the Reign of Hooves trophy yet, which tasks you with getting a 25 hit combo, should be easily be achievable here as well. Now you do build up your combo meter in the right corner there by, you know, performing hits uninterrupted. So that means without getting hits in between. But you also have to be a bit fast because the counter resets after a few seconds. But yeah, shouldn't be a problem here. See, there would have gotten it again. It's of course easier to perform a little bit later into the levels when more wolves spawn at once. Just so you don't have as much downtime between them. But of course makes it also a little bit harder to achieve because you could potentially get hit more. Yeah, pick your poison, I guess. Gotta admit though, this has to be one hell of a big ship. I mean, look at how many wolves there are here. Of course, I don't know how big a crew you would need to sail a ship like that. Anyway, but well, this seems to be a big crew to me. Yeah, like, how many people would you need to sail a ship like that? 50 maybe? I mean, 50 maybe? 50 mean, I can't imagine it being 100 or something like that. I think I really gotta check that once I'm done here. Because now I'm curious. I mean, then again, we could be taking on a whole fleet here. And they are just sending their, you know, crew over to help out. Getting rid of this one pig here. That is slaughtering them all. So how can he bandage his nose this quickly? Alright. 750. How many do we need? Another 140. Oh, should be able to get that. I think we should be done there. This is somewhat painfully slow in the beginning. Just gotta grind away the wolves. About 100 more. Guess we can do that. Come at me. Try your luck. You aren't going to be lucky. No, no, no. Oh, these parrots don't actually count as kills, huh? Well, I guess they are on wolves. It's to be expected. Still interesting to know that the game makes this distinction, actually. Well, this ship is quite sturdy. I mean, look at how many explosions are happening on board here. Still not a single scratch. Alright, I think we should actually be good on the kills front. Let's just get up to 150 and then let them kill us. Just to make sure. Alright, did get the 1000. And we got all the other trophies out of the way too. Sweet! So yeah, there are also, you know, other costumes for you to unlock by doing various feats here, like killing a certain amount of enemies during the various stages, or just getting some kills at all. And yeah, this is it. Got all the trophies out of the way. So, like I said, you can get both the Platinum trophies on the PlayStation Vita version and PlayStation 4 version that way. They do stack, so with one purchase of one bundle, you get 2 Platinum trophies, which is also nice. Alright everyone, that's it for me. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then everyone, bye bye!